shake.
Hey, what's up YouTube, Neurotic here, bringing you guys a Madden 16 Draft Champions video. This is my first time playing Draft Champions on the PlayStation 4, so let's just get right into it. On to our first round, we get three players. We get Doug Free, Scott Chandler, and Eric Decker. Now, Scott Chandler is a tight end. I don't really use my tight ends that much except for blocking in Madden, so he's out of the option. Doug Free is a good offensive lineman, but there's always going to be better offensive linemen in the future, so we're going to be taking Eric Decker because of his decent speed and other decent stats like his catching. He has great catching, so Eric Decker is going to be our first round pick in our Madden Champion draft. So on to the second round, we get two golden players and one base elite free safety. So our linebackers, both of them are pretty slow, so they're out of the option because we need a fast linebacker to cover half the field because a linebacker has to run around back and forth, so they have to be pretty fast. And Glover Quinn, he can help us beef up our secondary because he has great speed and pretty good coverage. So on to our third round, we get three more golden players. Last round we just drafted a safety, so we don't really need a safety, even though this one's faster. Glover Quinn's pretty like a good overall card. And James Harrison, he's a slow linebacker, so he's out of the option. Like I said last round, we need fast linebackers to cover the midfield. So this round we're going to be taking the left end from Chicago. Hopefully he can get a bunch of sacks and everything, you know what I mean. Anyways, fourth round we got QB Terrell Pryor, who has 94 speed, which is fucking insane in this year's Madden. We have Frank the Tank, who is he's pretty slow, but he's a fucking tank, so you can't even bring him down. We have another right tackle, so we're going to be taking Terrell Pryor because we need someone fast and a dual threat quarterback behind our O-line. So this round we get a tight end, another strong safety, and we get a cornerback. We need a cornerback to beef up our secondary, so this round we're going to be taking Kaheem Jackson because he has pretty decent speed and really good zone coverage. He has pretty decent man coverage in pursuit, so we're going to be taking Kaheem Jackson this round. So on to our sixth round, we get three more golden players. We get a halfback, a right outside linebacker, and a left outside linebacker. We need a halfback, but a right outside linebacker would be good because I like to get more people on defense, and this linebacker has really good speed and coverage, so he can cover the field unlike the other two in the past round. So we're going to be taking Casilum. What kind of name is that, dude? I don't even know. We're going to be taking him anyways. So on to the seventh round, we get another cornerback, far safety, and a right end. So we're going to be taking another cornerback this round to cover the other side of the field along with Jackson. So we're going to be taking Kaheem Joseph because he has good speed, he has decent stats all around, he's a good overall card. So on to the eighth round, we're going to be taking, this is a no-brainer, we're going to be taking CJ Mosley. Just look at his stats, dude. Those stats, he has basically 90 everything. That card, I wanted to play all my positions. And look at the fat ass, fucking Richardson. What kind of, look at him. Ew, scares me. So we're going to be taking CJ Mosley. Not even going to talk about Bird because he's just a terrible fucking Madden player. On here we got Trent Cole, Jimmy Smith, and Marty Durius, I guess how you pronounce his name. Jimmy Smith is a really good cornerback, but we already have two good cornerbacks, so we're going to be taking a flashback Trent Cole, 91 right end, because we need a position in his we need a person in his position, so we're going to be taking the flashback 91 Trent Cole. On to the 10th round. Looks like an elite. Triple elite. We got two combine players, and we got one Super Bowl edition player, Vernon Davis. So we're going to be taking, I was going to take RG3, but we already took a quarterback that's a dual threat, so we're going to be taking a 99 speed wide receiver, Brandon Cooks, to blow off the defense when we go against him. He's going to blow the fucking top off the defense. He's going to run so fast you wouldn't even see him. That's how good he's going to run. So we take Brandon Cooks. On to the 11th round, we get a halfback, a far safety, and a left tackle. I was going to take the left tackle this round, but I'm like, why need a O-line when you got a fast quarterback and fast receivers? So this round I took Joseph Randall, he's a pretty good overall golden card. He has decent speed, decent carry, and decent trucking and spin and everything. On to our 12th round, we get a fucking triple elite with a 97 Jeremy Maclin, a badass cornerback, and a right outside linebacker. We don't need a right outside linebacker because he has slow speed, we can probably give him in later rounds, and because we drafted a gold one earlier. The cornerbacks, we don't really need a cornerback because we drafted two others, so we take Jeremy Maclin this round to help up Brandon Cooks. On the 13th round, we get Navarro Bowman, Robert Quinn, and Jason Pierre-Paul. Jason Pierre-Paul lost his finger, so he can't tackle, so he's out of the option. And Robert Quinn, we already have another right end, so we don't really need a right end, so we're taking a middle linebacker, Navarro Bowman, in case, so whenever Mosley gets tired, Bowman's a good replacement for him because Bowman, he can cover the field. Okay, on to our 14th round. We got a right outside linebacker, a left end, and a far safety. We already got a right outside linebacker, so Burfict is out of the option. Dunlap, his stats aren't that great, so we don't really need a left end. The far safety has good speed. He could be a good replacement for the other free safety we have, Glover Quinn. Whenever Glover Quinn's out of the game, I think Jones would make a good replacement for him because of his speed. Okay, on to our legendary round. We get 3 legendary receivers. We get Reggie Wayne, Jerry Rice, and Vincent Jackson. Now, I know what y'all thinking. I didn't take Jerry Rice this round. I took Vincent Jackson this round because you guys are going to call me stupid, but Vincent Jackson is 3 inches taller than him, so he can catch over the cornerbacks when he goes up deep. And I was going to pick Jerry Rice. He's the fucking best wide receiver, of all time. But Vincent Jackson has a height advantage, so we take Vincent Jackson in the last round. Sadly, I was going to take Jerry Rice, but Vincent Jackson has the speed, has the height. He has a really good card, and he's going to be taking the top over the defense. So we have three really fast wide receivers. We have Jeremy Maclin, Brandon Cooks, and Vincent Jackson, all above 93 plus speed. So expect some Madden content coming out soon. The first game is coming out soon. Okay, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.